أسير مع الأبرار حين أسير.
Birth of Serigneabdo Cadre Sun Sokna Raminato Busa. Sirine Abdo Mabaka Cadre was born on Friday 3 Muharram Tamkharit in the year 1333 H. 1914. Dar El Amin El Kabir, better known under the name Ndame. Chronic retracing his life for Muslims constitute an inexhaustible reservoir of examples to follow. Gestures to meditate and find truths in everyday life. Evidence illustrative about the extraordinary dimension of this great man. Sirine Touba held by Qadi Razul after birth. Informed of the happy event by Dame Abdurrahman Sirine Lo. Kakel Kadam asked Maim Tno Ibra Fati to visit Ndame, required to make the necessary on such occasions. Upon departure, after giving his blessing, Sirine Touba Maim Tno said, "In the name and by the barakah of this newborn you are going to visit, know that during your trip, each way and return, everyone get to meet or see are protected from the flames of hell." Serigneabdo Cadre and the Quran. Sirine Abdo Cadre spent the first years of his life filled with blessings to Ndame. At the age of 7, Sirine Touba Qadi Razul, who was teaching him his first lessons literacy, sent Sirine Matar Seorang Pik to take him to Jabal, a journey marked by instructions to respect all the way Ndame Jabal. Sirine Touba Qadi Razul told Sirine Matar Seorang not move with Sirine Abdo Cadre under the sun and avoid exposing the eyes of people. Instructions scrupulously respected by the latter. Sirine Abdo Cadre and stayed with his revered father for a few days before returning to Ndame with Sirine Lodame Abdurrahman to learn the Quran. Later, he told Sirine Busa Mabake for unequivocal mastery of the Holy Book. This by Rahim Sirine and Iras to take care of his education in a pedagogical approach modeled on the religious dimension of Qadi son of Rasul. During his stay in Guede, Receipt's testimony revealed was very young Sirine Abdo Cadre already showed the traits of a distinguished man, very concerned about as Lord by the religious sciences, hadith and history of the Islam. Behavior that reminds us that the Prophet Muhammad saw, narrated in the book Amsy, as shown. Busiri, the Holy Prophet has an innate gift of worship. Even being very young, he always worshipped his Lord in record time. Sirine Abdo Cadre mastered the Quran and wrote of Camel, understand, Holy Book. He then made a short stay in Jabal with the great scholar Sirine Mamaduddin before returning to Sirine Busa Mabake to complete his studies in Islamic law, philosophy, grammar, some of all religious sciences. The life and work of Serigneabdo Cadre throughout his life. Sirine Abdo Cadre led mission in full compliance with the Sunnah. He never departed from its obligations or some divine situations in which he found himself. Sirine Abdo Cadre was a follower of orthodoxy and attached particular importance to their recommendations of Islam. Sirine Abdo Aziz Said Ubik said, "He is the prototype of the guides because it respects and enlivens the way of Sirine Touba Qadi Razul, shaking very closely the Quran and the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad saw Sirin Abdo Qadre not polemic ever. He denied any importance to material goods. He waited all of Sirin Touba during his lifetime. He has had 3 homes. Baghdad, founded in 1938 under the Engilsh Sirin Muhammadu Mustafa Sirin Touba I Khalifan. He has received several times the visit of the Prophet Muhammad. Bustan, founded in 1981 under their direction of his eldest son Sirin Modaw, who cared for farm work and functioning of Quranic. Schools, and the home of Touba. Concessions worthless material though. One is that he has also refused to transform buildings in his home in Touba, recalls. Until 72-73 years, it was made largely of sheets to the chagrin of his brothers and talibes. In this regard, Sirin Muhammadu Lamin Diop told me that one day Fire Juga Keba had given Sirin Abdo Qadre $1 million FCFA as an adiyah, asking him to use the money to transform his home in Touba in accordance with the architecture of the holy city. But the marabout could not afford such a thing at the time. Close to him, Muslims struggled to get enough to eat. And all of this gold mine, at the time, was distributed to the needy who need it most. Had it not been the determination and cunning of Sirin Abdolahat, no changes would be made at his home in Touba. And Sunni Sirin Abdo Qadre always concerned about the living conditions of his co-religionists. and devoted all his time to prayer. Meditation, Quranic education and strict respect to fundamental Islam. He prayed in public for 55 years and led family prayers until the day he was appointed to exercise the Imam of the Grand Mosque of Touba by Sirin Abdolahut functions. Sirin Abdo Qadri was the Imam of the Grand Mosque of Touba for 21 years, during which he has always during his sermons urged Muslims, and particularly the Murid work.
به تلتفي نار غدا وسبور كتاب كريم من كريم مكرم لعبد كريم للغريم يمير كتاب مجيد من مجيد ممجد لعبد مجيد للكفور